Welcome to the Moon in Gemini podcast. I am your witch in residence, April Edwards. This is our deep dive into the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces on August 28th, 2026. This is not an ordinary full moon. It is a lunar eclipse, a culmination with consequence, a threshold of release. A moment when the moon moves through the shadow of the earth and something in the emotional body is brought into contact with what has been hidden, avoided, denied, or left unnamed. And this eclipse arrives opposite the sun in Virgo, opposite Mercury in Virgo, and very close to Mercury's cazimi with the sun. So the symbolism is sharp. On one side, the Pisces moon, representing grief, feeling, mystery, and dissolution. The waters cannot be organized into obedience. On the other side, the Virgo Sun with Mercury, language, clarity, analysis. The sentence that tries to make sense of the flood. The central theme of this eclipse is, not everything that is revealed can be fixed. Some things must be released. A lunar eclipse happens at a full moon. The sun and the moon stand opposite one another. The moon is full, the light is complete. But because the full moon occurs during the lunar nodes, the Earth's shadow falls across the moon. The emotional light is interrupted. The ordinary revelation of the full moon becomes deeper, older, less controllable. Full moons show what has ripened. Lunar eclipses show what has reached a point of no return. They can bring endings, revelations, a truth that has been building beneath the surface, a chapter that can no longer continue in the same form. But eclipses do not always reveal things neatly. They do not always hand us clean language. Sometimes they expose the feeling before the explanation. Sometimes they close a door before the mind understands why it had to close. Sometimes they remove the illusion that we were managing something we were only surviving. This is why eclipse work is different. We do not force it. We do not overload it. We do not treat it like a simple full moon release ritual where the ego decides what is done. Under an eclipse, the larger current is moving. The work is to witness, to simplify, to listen, to avoid demanding certainty from a threshold that is still unfolding. This eclipse is in Pisces, mutable water. It dissolves boundaries, it softens edges. It moves through dreams and spaces of grief and surrender. Pisces is the ocean after the river has forgotten its name. It is the place where the separate self becomes porous, where the rational mind reaches the edge of its usefulness. Pisces is deeply mystical, but Pisces is not vague because it lacks power. Pisces is vast. It moves in ways the ordinary mind cannot always measure. It teaches us that life is not only structure, life is also mystery, the unseen thread, the grief that opens the heart beyond what it thought it could carry. Under a Pisces eclipse, the emotional field can feel swollen. Dreams may be stronger, sensitivity may be heightened, old grief may arise. The body may want more rest. The spirit may feel tired of holding everything together. This moon does not ask us to perform transcendence. It asks us to become honest about what is dissolving. Virgo says, name it, tend to it, repair it, and make it useful. Pisces says, release it, soften, trust what cannot yet be proven, and let the boundary dissolve where the soul has outgrown the container. This axis is not asking us to choose control or chaos. It is asking us to understand the difference between repair and surrender. The Virgo-Pisces axis teaches sacred service. Not service as self-erasure, not surrender as collapse, but the acts of showing up where we can and releasing what was never ours to manage. This eclipse is opposite the sun in Virgo and tightly opposite Mercury, which has just been in cazimi. Mercury cazimi means Mercury enters the heart of the sun. The messenger enters the solar chamber. The mind is clarified. The message is purified by fire. In Virgo, this cazimi is precise. It can bring a clean sentence, a useful diagnosis, a sudden recognition of the pattern, a truth that arrives through detail. Something may be clear right before the eclipse. A conversation, a plan, a piece of information. But then the Pisces eclipse rises across from it, and the clear sentence meets the ocean. This is the tension. Virgo Mercury says, I understand, here is the pattern. Pisces Moon says, understanding is not the same as release. Now feel what the pattern has cost. The cazimi brings clarity. The eclipse brings culmination. Together they may reveal something that cannot be unseen. But the response may not be immediate action. It may be grief, relief, surrender. It is a quiet ending. A recognition that the mind finally has language for what the soul has known for a long time. Mercury in Virgo wants to solve. The Pisces moon wants to dissolve. Both have wisdom. But under this eclipse, the mind may need to bow to the larger water. Lunar eclipses often speak through the emotional body before they speak through events. The body may feel tired, flooded, tender, strangely relieved, more sensitive than usual. Pisces does not move through hard lines. It moves through atmosphere, through intuition, through dreams, through tears that arrive without explanation, through the sense that something is ending even if nothing dramatic has happened yet. Under this eclipse, the emotional body may reveal what the mind has been managing. The exhaustion beneath competence, the grief beneath control, the longing beneath routine, the fear beneath surface. This is not an invitation to abandon the practical life. This is an invitation to stop using practicality as a way to avoid the soul. Virgo and Pisces both know devotion. Virgo devotes through tending. Pisces devotes through surrender. The eclipse is asking for both. Tend to what is yours, release what is not. Pisces has a shadow, escapism, confusion, martyrdom, spiritual bypassing. Absorbing everyone else's feelings until the self becomes hard to locate. Under this eclipse, those patterns may become visible. The Pisces moon may reveal where surrender has become collapse, where forgiveness has been offered too quickly, where the desire to merge has weakened the ability to choose. Pisces can open the heart beyond the limits of the ego, but without grounding, Pisces can drift. Without boundaries, compassion becomes depletion. Without truth, spirituality becomes fog. This eclipse asks for mercy that does not abandon the self. The Virgo side is also activated. The Sun and Mercury in Virgo may reveal the shadow of control, perfectionism, overanalysis, and criticism. The belief that peace will arrive once everything is finally fixed. Virgo can become trapped in the idea that one more improvement will make its life safe. One more list, one more adjustment, one more attempt to be useful enough to deserve rest. But the Pisces moon stands across from Virgo and says, rest is not earned only after completion. Compassion is not granted only after correction. The soul is not a project. This eclipse may show where the pursuit of improvement has become another form of pressure, where service has become self-erasure, where responsibility has become a refusal to receive. Virgo's medicine is sacred, but it must be softened by Pisces, otherwise action becomes labor without grace. Work with this eclipse gently. Do less. Simplify. Do not crowd the day with too many demands. Do not force closure before the body is ready to exhale. This is not the best lunation for hard manifesting work. It is not a moon to over-direct. It is a moon to witness what is already moving. Keep the work clean. Drink more water. Rest. Clear a surface. Light a candle. Write a sentence if one comes through. Not a list of demands. A truth. Let the Virgo side tend the container. Let the Pisces side soften the grip. Clean one small thing. Go quiet. Let the body tell you what it has been holding. If grief comes, do not make it prove itself. If relief comes, trust it. If nothing obvious comes, respect the silence. Eclipses continue unfolding beyond the exact date. The absence of immediate drama does not mean nothing is happening. This eclipse brings a powerful meaning of clarity and surrender. The mind sees, the moon feels, the sun illuminates, and the shadow interrupts. Virgo names the pattern, Pisces releases the tide. Mercury in the heart of the sun gives language to what has been difficult to name. But the Pisces moon reminds us that language is not the end of the work. There is a threshold, the clean sentence and the endless water, the altar and the ocean, the repair and the release. Let what is finished complete itself. Let the mind offer its clarity. Then let the soul decide what must be surrendered. This work grows the word of mouth. If it's been meaningful to you, you can comment, share, or subscribe. That's how it reaches the ones who need it.